Alright guys, I'm starting on this one today. This one is good at starting everything, but it's something rattling in the top end and it pops every now and then, so I'ma clean the carb out, check the jets and everything. And I'm gonna take the top end off and check what's going on. I'm gonna also take the side cover off, the clutch cover, because I'm gonna check in there, and I'm gonna drain the oil. We gotta do that. I'm gonna show y'all. This is how we bought the bike. Anybody know how to get that? I mean, I done tried everything. I tried to make it a flathead. I done tried to weld aluminum on there and take it off like that. I don't know what they used to put that drain bolt on there, but I mean, that thing is stuck on there, like, so I'm gonna take the side cover off to change his oil, and I'm gonna check in there. But yeah, I'm about to get started on that. But as far as the rattling, it could be anything, but we use Wiseco's needle pen bearings, so I never had a problem with them, so I'm pretty sure that's not it. So I don't know really what it could be, but we do use Chinese pistons or whatever. A piece of the piston could broke off. The rings could be, worn out. Piston slap. It's a brand new top end though, but he likes to ride in the low gear and always got it revving up. So it could have blew the rings out or anything. So I'm gonna just check it out and see what's going on. But I'll get back to y'all if I find something. I'm gonna show y'all what it is. Alright, stay tuned. Alright guys, I got it broken down, and I told you I knew it. I had to take that off, and I found what the problem was. This bolt right here came loose. The idler gear, and that connects. This gear connects to the balancer. So when that comes loose, you're gonna get a lot of vibration. But the vibrating is not what the bike was doing. I mean, it was vibrating a little bit, but it was really making a slapping noise, like piston slap, or like, clinging, like metal sounding. And what I see that it was it's a spacer in here, and this don't even belong here. This goes on the clutch, behind the clutch basket right here. So I don't know who built this bike before, but that's what it was. And luckily we caught it, because the woodruff key is almost all the way out. But that's what it was so far. But I know the top end is brand new. I did that. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and take it off and check it just in case, because it did sound like noise was coming from the top. And we got brand new top ends right there. So I'm gonna fix this right here, and then I'm going to take the top off and just check it real quick. But I'm going to get back with y'all and let y'all know. Alright guys, this it sucks, man, but now I gotta rebuild the whole thing because of this one thing. As I showed y'all, the bolt came loose, and these gears was coming off, and that's where the noise was coming from. It was also a washer in there that wasn't supposed to be there. But what had happened was it tore the whole end of the crank up. So now another bolt won't even go on there. And you know, I don't even want to try to force another bolt on there and then we can't get it off, or gotta go through something crazy to get it off. So now we just gotta, or we're just gonna order a whole new crank. All because of that, man. Gotta take the whole motor apart, get a whole new crank. All because of that. It was a washer. Probably the washer is what tore it up. That didn't belong in there. But you know, this wasn't my doing. This is how it came. So only thing I did was put a new top end on there. But now I don't even have to check the top end because I know now we got to rebuild the whole motor anyway. So, but that's what it ended up being. And I can show you, it must have been loose for a while before we started hearing the noise, because it grinded into the clutch side cover. It almost went through that. But you know, we got plenty of parts and all of that. Only thing, we don't have another crank. We do have one in that motor right there, but it got a little too much play where it's just better. We just gonna order a whole new crank and rebuild the whole motor to be safe. But it sucks though, man, because we was all trying to ride tomorrow. But stay tuned. When the crank come and all that, we're gonna rebuild it and put it all back to go.